Okay, any other council issues?
Yeah. Last month I brought up the flyer issue, but in the absence of a few people, we weren't able to discuss it. Basically the fact that the people that orchestrated the flyer were bashed, saying that they were handing out false information and everything else, when information was retrieved from Nancy and approved by Linda to be handed out. And I don't think it's right at all that they were bashed, and I think that the orchestrators of the flyer and the Auburn Concerned Citizens Group, people that make that up, definitely deserve a public apology for being led astray, in my opinion.
I make a formal apology to say I'm sorry if I approved that. Like I said, I did not read it all over. I did not have my glasses on, but I make a formal apology to everyone involved.
Also, at the end of last month's council meeting, I went down to go to the bathroom. When I came back up, I heard Janelle, Cindy, and Nancy talking about the things I had said and corrections that I had made regarding the previous meeting minutes. In my opinion, after we adjourn our meeting, people need to disperse, go home. If this continues, I'll definitely report this to the state as being illegal meetings happening.
It's not illegal. There was just 2 of us. We weren't doing anything wrong.
That's fine, then I will contact my attorney for slander charges, and it doesn't matter to me.
What you gotta do.
Okay. Sounds good, because I'm not going to sit here and get bashed by you guys and hear it. That's fine. This no problem.
You know what I don't understand is how you lived here for so many years. What, 5, 6 years you've lived here?
8.
Yeah, everything was fine until just the last year or so. Why all of a sudden?
Well, since I got on the council, I've disagreed with a lot of things.
Not even the first year you were on, everything was fine.
Oh yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
Well,
We
that's your
discussed
word
issues
against
like
ours,
we have.
isn't it? Just like things you hear around town.
It sure is.
That's right.
Any other council comments?
Yeah, I'll comment on that a little further. The reason is because I think a lot of stuff that is, the way that a lot of things lately have been handled is bullshit. And I'll openly say that. And I have a lot of people telling me good job for the things I am trying to do. And I will continue to do what I think is right, regardless of what you guys think. I'm not a go with the flow person, which for the majority of the time I've spent in this town, this council has been a yes man council, and I will buck the system every time I think it's appropriate. So that's why.
Which is every time, because you definitely don't like to agree with us.
You don't like to agree with me.
Justin, how
So
long
it's
have
2
you-
ways.
Justin, how long have you been on the council? Just curious.
I'm not sure, probably 2 years. Pretty close.
So you were on just a year before.
Yeah.
And did you have problems with any of these before then?
Yeah, there were several times that I disagreed with them and what we were doing.
But
It
then-
took me a while to get into things, like everybody does. I mean, to figure out exactly what's going on, and you know. But yeah, I've spoken out against things several times.
Justin, before you got into council, I used to have the same arguments with these people, but it's not against you or me or anything. It's just
I know,
to try to
it's
get your point
difference in
across
opinions.
and then try to resolve it and see which is right and whatnot. But just
Healthy
because,
debate.
yeah, just because we're having a debate doesn't mean that we don't are against you or whatever.
I'm not saying
or
that
they're
you're against me,
or-
you're the one that said the against factor.
I think it's because of your actions afterwards.
What action is that?
I don't know, just, you're getting after us about having illegal meetings, but you guys all meet up at your house or the gun shop before you have a meeting and then come down here and try to
Who does?
grill us,
Who does?
your family.
So I'm not allowed to gather with
I
my
mean,
family?
Well, exactly, and you're trying to
Well,
tell
I can
us
say the
we
same
can't
thing
talk.
about Cindy
You
when
followed me
Matt
home.
stops by,
You
they could be
followed me
talking about
home
this
from the
stuff
last
too.
meeting. What the hell was that about? If I wanna go down and talk to her husband, I will.
Go right ahead, I don't care where the hell where you
I
go.
mean, but why, why are you like?
I
why are
drive
you just
around
being
all
like
the
this?
time.
All right, we've got the point across that we don't agree on things, and everybody's entitled
I'll be
to
happy to
their
address you
opinions.
outside of here on that.
We have to do what's right for the city, and that's
what I
why
do.
we were elected. So we need to keep this on an equal basis and remember why we were elected. I have been contacted by Kenny, the fire chief, to offer the fire hall kitchen for the congregate meal site since it's more handicap accessible, since we are already paying the utility bills. So I would like to know how the council feels about offering the congregate meal site at the fire station instead of here in the basement.
Has Jolene been consulted?
No, I'm just bringing it here to this table right now. I didn't bring it any further,
I'd ask her, but
I'd
she wants
ask
to go
her
and worry about
first.
that first.
okay?
If she feels like it's okay, I would say,
Okay?
I don't know what's everybody else's.
Sounds fun.
Then I will bring it up to Jolene.
Well, my concern is, well, if we don't have the senior citizens using the basement, then we have nobody really utilizing that room. So then this building isn't getting used.
But wouldn't it be in our best interest to offer more handicap accessible for the residents?
They have a
Yeah.
chairlift. but-
Yes, but, you know, the steps
Mhm.
are a liability issue to us if they don't use the
See
chair.
what Jolene says, go from there.
Okay. I will do that. And, on another note, I was very disappointed that again, today was Flag Day and we have nothing.
I put the POW flag up, I forgot to put it down. No, Gertrude said she probably took it down.
But it just,
Not
you know,
disappointed.
Flag Day and we have nothing.
It was raining.
I understand that, but, you know, other towns have their flags up. It's
It shouldn't be
raining.
in the rain. Our Legion wouldn't have put them out. I didn't talk to Larry about it, but I know he wouldn't have put them out this
No,
morning when
and
it
it's not
rained.
supposed to. And it wasn't raining when I went to work at 6:30, so I put mine up.
Okay. I'll keep that in note then.
Remind me next year, so I remind Larry, because I think they maybe would have if, I don't know if they thought about it or if they didn't, but if they had, they wouldn't have put them up if it was raining. Because then they gotta all be dried out again and.
I know.
Before
I
they
know.
can be stored and.
I have one comment to make.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it just from my point of view. Josh and I have not had much of a chance since we've been on the council. Since February, it's been nothing but bickering. And it's been hard for us to adjust and learn. And we have to feel like we're being attacked every time for what we say or do. So it's been tough.
It has been tough
Yes.
since I've been on board.
So that's all I want to say. Not attacking anybody, but that's just the way it is.
Okay, are there any other comments from the council? Then we will go into closed session.
Need a
Do I
motion with
have a
it.
motion? Okay, Cindy,
I'll
I make,
second.
Dustin, all in favor?
Aye.
Uh,
Motion carried.